Hey y'all, how you guys doing tonight? I'm doing good. Just listening to a little bit of soft jazz in the country, in my tiny house. Uh-oh, where my music went? I spoke too soon, huh? I think I pressed a button. There we go. Let me turn it down a little bit and get this party started. What y'all think about the title today? A new president? Maybe a not so new president, just a new and improved president. I put the link. Um, it's funny how I've been thinking about. Remember, I said I was talking about the Anunnaki a whole lot lately, and I keep going back to this whole Anunnaki thing. You see, I wrote myself some notes, and now I can't find my notes. Go figure. Anyway, I'll have to kind of remember it. Let me just go ahead and turn this off because I can't do two things at the same time. Maybe I'll find it this way. There it is. Anyway, I watched a video. I told y'all I was watching, listening, binge watching Miss Fleur Brun. And I put the link in the description for this particular video about what she was discussing today. All I can say is synchronicity. According to her, she says that she is a contactee. She says that she is a Liberian, I guess a Liberian hybrid, which is, I guess, similar to the Anunnaki. But anyway, she says she's a contactee and she has this firsthand information. And she's just sharing this information with us, whether we believe it or not. That's us. And y'all know I'm all out the box. So anything that sounds weird, it perks my ears up, and I want to look into it. But what she's talking about is she says that Big T has been meeting with the Anunnaki, and they've been meeting and discussing changes and making treaties with the Niberians. I understand, according to Fleur, she says that some of these Niberians will be in the new government as well. And she says this is probably going to happen in March, the beginning of March, that Big T is going to be brought out as the 19th president of Anu Sovereign Republic. It sounds crazy, don't it? But think about it. What's on the back of the dollar? You know that triangle thing with the C and I at the top, and that writing. What does it say? I knew it, something, something, something. And it's funny because the person that contacted me that claims that he is the reincarnated Anu, Anunnaki Anu, he says that the government has known all along who really runs this. And it is the Anunnaki. He says, my name is on the back of the dollar bill. Then I started thinking about, remember I was talking to you guys about the possibility of this whole Anunnaki story of the dueling brothers, Enki and Enlil. When you start tracing back the names from Lord Enki, and it goes all the way through, passing through all the Egyptian gods, Ra, uh, I can't remember all the names of the different all the different gods, but Horus and Osiris and all that. It's all the same line of Enki. And remember, um, I think it was a couple of years back, or when he first got into office, someone put him on a coin and likened him to who? Osiris. And then he, from his own mouth, remember when he was walking across the the what do you call it, the landscaping from the White House to get to his helicopter or whatever, and he pointed up and he says, I am the chosen one. Now he said that in a joking way, but maybe not. There's a lot going on with that whole Enki Enlil, um, and I think that's why I keep going back. As far as I go different directions, I find myself coming back to this whole Enki and Enlil Sumerian text, and even before then, Kemet. That's where the real truth is. And there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up the next month. And Fleur says that she says I know people are thinking I'm crazy. She says I know that people are thinking I'm crazy, and she says, but it's okay. She says, you'll see next month. So I guess we'll see. And then I keep thinking about Big T kept saying, get your popcorn, get your popcorn. Then to the whole inauguration. Let's talk about that again. I've seen several inaugurations. This one was quite different. It was just off. And once I started doing some research, it was off. I understand it was 15 minutes, I think it was 15 minutes early. It wasn't long enough. Certain things weren't done. Certain protocols weren't followed. The people that live around the area that's witnessed inaugurations before, they say they ain't heard nothing. Nothing. Then too, they show pictures of what I'm gonna call him. Kazoo. I'm gonna call him Kazoo. VP Kazoo or fake P Kazoo, whatever you want to call him. But anyway, the window in the Oval Office behind him, shouldn't it be a lawn back there? It shows at least one time that I remember him signing papers supposedly in the Oval Office, and there's cars parked in the window behind. So a lot of stuff that makes you go, Another thing, can you impeach someone who's still in office? Because according to everything that I'm seeing, he never left office. He never conceded. He still carries the football. The codes, he still has those. Why didn't Kazoo have access to Air Force One? Why does Big T still have Air Force One? Another thing, the officers, when when the new first lady, the soldiers opened the doors respectfully for them, but they didn't salute. And there was one time where the first lady extended her hand out and the officer didn't shake her hand. Now, I don't know if that's some kind of hidden thing where they're not supposed to touch the first lady like the queen or something like that, but it was a little rumble about why didn't he salute or off his hand or something. It was like a sign of disrespect. There's just a lot of things that just seem off about the whole inauguration. And everything that's been happening is just so weird. A lot of people will say, okay, so why all of a sudden is the extraterrestrials or interterrestrials or wherever they come from, why they choose to talk to Big T? This is not the first time, though, entities have reached out to earthly governments. Eisenhower. Who was the one before him? Was it Truman? I don't know. The one before him, Eisenhower, Nixon for sure. I understand all of the presidents had some degree of information about them, so he would not be the first one. This has happened definitely before, for sure with Eisenhower. Even his granddaughter, Laura, comes out and shares, that information. So what I understand or overstand what's happening now is who's running the government right now. The military, I believe, is running the government right now. Rumor is there's a lot of arrests being made as we speak. These big wigs are leaving, CEOs are dropping like flies. Oh, peace, we got to go. Bye. We all got to take a vacation now. We going to Jamaica and get our groove back, or New Zealand, or some remote island, maybe under the ground. Yeah. And they're liquefying. They're getting rid of the cash. Why? Why are they getting rid of the cash? Why are they all buying big chunks of gold and silver? Another thing that Flora says, she says, don't listen to what they say. Watch what they do. And what they're doing is not matching what they're saying. Mr. Musk, he's moving all his stuff to Texas. It's said that the new capital may be in Texas. Possibility. I don't know. The reality is America is bankrupt. There's no money. It's all monopoly money, I believe. So this monetary system, cash system, is going down. And it's going definitely into, I don't want to say, not cryptocurrency, digital currency. I was a little bit interested in crypto, but more research. If I was to get involved in crypto in my very pre-kindergarten mindset about this whole financial thing, but just a little bit that I know about cryptocurrency. If you do get cryptocurrency, switch that crap over as soon as you can into something you can touch, hold, something that's hard like gold or silver. Because the same way they can turn that electronic money on, they could turn that electronic money off. My advice too is if you do get your hands on a little bit of money, if you have enough to invest in gold and silver, do that. But don't go and invest in no big screen TV. If they do this whole excuse me, $1,400 thing, which is not no money, but hey, I'd love to have $1,400 right now. But use that money wisely. Can you eat that big screen TV? Will that TV keep you warm? Can you drink that TV? Or whatever it is you think you gotta have? Think wisely. Hopefully it won't be this way for this bumpy road that I think that we are going to experience. I believe that. But if we prepare a little bit early now, do what we can, maybe it won't be so bad. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. But what if this whole thing that Miss Fleur Brun is speaking about, and it's not only Fleur Brun that's talking about things like this, other conspiracy theorists, aluminum foil people wearing people on their head, are having similar thoughts. Maybe not exactly, but we're all seeming to going in that vibration, which is wonderful. Even Jeff talking about the Exions or something like that. And I'm still looking at that. Jeff was talking about the whole Anunnaki, and Zachariah Sitchin is a Jesuit, and this is all pre-planned to deflect away from the real culprits, which is the Exion extraterrestrials. I don't know if they're up or down, interterrestrials or extraterrestrials, but he says they're the real bad cabals. And they're pushing the whole Anunnaki thing to deflect against who the real enemy is. But we shall see. I want to do some more research about what Jeff is talking about. That's another reason why I like to watch him, because he always keeps me on my toes. Every time I think I got it, he comes up with something. And another thing, when Jeff finds out that he was wrong about something, or he has more information, he is open-minded. He could be a jackass. I still love you. But he's open-minded. And if it makes sense to him, he's going to go and investigate it to make sure. So that's what I like about Jeff. But even he's talking about these beings. Anyway, let me come in here and say hi to y'all and tell me what you guys think, okay? So who made it in here first? Denise, hi, sweetie. And there's my Candy. Hi, Candy. Gio, did you watch Fleur Brun? Yes, I did. That's what I'm talking about. Her recent live was very informative. That's what I'm talking about right now, Gio. Absolutely. That's a good question. Everything smart people. Yeah, we have to ask questions. The thing is, why are higher beings talking to demons? The thing is, why are higher beings talking to demons? So what do you mean? What do you mean by that, Gio? The higher beings, are you saying that the higher beings are the Nibirians or the Anunnaki, and Big T is the alien? What are you saying? This is so good, guys. Another one of my thrift store finds. I found some what do you call it? Sparkling water. What is it? LaCroix sparkling water with coconut water, aloe, and you mix the two together, you get a little bit of carbonation, and it's not really sweet. It's just amazing, and I stay hydrated too. I love it. But is that what you mean? Geo, oh Lord. I just lost, oh, got it. I got it back again. Come on. All right, don't touch it. I'm learning. I am learning. Let's see. Geo says it's all a spell. Yes. Yes. We've been under a spell and they're trying to do it again. We can't let them put us under a spell. We awake, maybe not fully awake, but we are awake enough to know that something's up, and it's up to each of us. Other star seeds, whatever you want to call us, the woke ones, whatever. Don't let each other go back to sleep. Don't be lulled back to sleep in this matrix. No, 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 no. Let's see. Let's see. Cosmic Coiled says, I just shut down some AIs. You did? Good for you. Geo says, higher extraterrestrial beings are watching. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And I keep inviting them to. I do. A lot of people say, you crazy? Why are you doing that? But again, I know that I'm a sovereign free spirit being. I know that they're there. I know that I have nothing to be afraid of. So yes, I do invite them. Any benevolent ones, you are welcome to come. But any malevolent ones, I'm like, don't come here. Don't start none, won't be none. Let's see. We are their reality TV. Yes, they are. So let's give them our starring role, y'all. This is our time. We're awake. Let them know. Flip the script on them. In the words of Jim, flip the script on them bitches. Absolutely. Absolutely. We can do this. Let's see. I'm going to have to pull this closer to me because it's hard for me to see. Okay. Geo says he is Trump. He is Trump, has a soul contract. He's fulfilling his purpose. That makes sense. Maybe he was one of the Kabads or the Cabal, whichever side. And maybe he decided, I don't want to do this no more. That's a possibility. That is definitely a possibility. We shall see. Geo says this stuff isn't new. It actually happened last year, but people aren't ready. Yeah, Ralph Smart says that the world, this whole system ended in 2012. The Mayans were right. But I don't understand that whole concept, so I'm not even going to try. There is a lot going on and a lot being revealed for sure. Gio says if you talk to higher beings, they talk as if it already happened because it's true, but our time zones are different. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And actually, if we drive a car or take a bus or a taxi, we're actually in a time machine. Think about it. Because, say, for instance, if you live in Houston, Texas, and you decided you're going to meet your family in Dallas, your brother gets on a bike, your sister gets in her Mustang, and your other brother and sister decide they're going to hitchhike and walk. You're all going from Houston to Dallas, but who's going to get there first? Time travel. That's what I think it is. We just get there faster. Or time goes slower or something. Let's see. Let's see, why are they signing paper on our behalf? That's my questions. Demons are speaking for humanity. Yeah, they need to come talk to us directly. I agree with that, Gio. We are witnessing. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this, y'all. 'Cause this is not working. So I'm gonna try it this way. Okay, hold on. Come on. I've got to figure out a different way to do this, y'all, because this is hard. For when you're blind, you can't see. Let's see. Let's see, we are witnessing greatness. Hold on to your seatbelts. I may not know everything, but the greatness is coming. It's been rough. Oh, it jumped on me. Oh, poo. Poo, poo, poo. Okay, let me try something else, y'all. Bring it down. Let's see if I can do it better this way. Let's try it this way, y'all. Live chat. Come on. And I know I do this all the time. I keep apologizing, y'all, but this is hard to do this. I don't know how the other YouTubers are able to just read their messages and sit there like everything is okay. I would be going like that. I can't see nothing, y'all. But that's okay. I know y'all. Will forgive me. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try and we are witnessing greatness. Hold on to your seatbelts. I may not know everything, but the greatness is coming. It's been rough even before this mass badness. This system was crazy. I'm glad it's over. Yes. Hello, Larry. It's about controlling nuclear weapons. Yeah, the ETs or the interterrestrials and extraterrestrials. They said, look, y'all, if y'all want to kill each other all you want to and do all kinds of crazy stuff here on the surface, but when y'all start messing with the nuclear weapons and stuff, y'all gonna be messing with our stuff, and we ain't having that. We not having that, because y'all blow yourself up, but y'all not gonna blow us up. Let's see. Military and extraterrestrials, mostly them, the melanated beings. Okay, we'll see. We shall see. But I understand that there's lots of different beings out there. A lot of them look like us. They may not be fully, we may be internally a little bit different, but I'm understanding that a lot of the other beings, they look just like us. We wouldn't know. And that's going to be quite interesting to see who everybody really is. You know? Texas is Mexico. The land is going to return how it was. Yes, I'm happy about that. Awaken. Hi, sweetie. The inhabitants need reparations. That would be nice. I need a tractor and a tractor and a brush hog, and I need a new well dug. I don't want a new car or a golden toilet. I just want something to make my little homestead a little bit easier, for sure. Money is XRP. I don't know what that means, Larry. We're going into a higher realm of existence. Sonia, hi, sweetie. Denise, yes, you caught my live again tonight, darling. Hello, Simone. Clarence, hi, sweetie. Too many people are awake. No, not too many. We want them all awake. Wake up. Wake up, everybody. I don't want nobody left behind. Wake up. We've suffered enough here. The lessons we've learned, whatever we were supposed to do here is done. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. There is no return. We already shifted. Those who didn't have died. Wow. Let's see. Simone says, need some prayers for my mom. Okay, guys. And you know, when it comes to prayers, before it was like praying to a God that was gonna miraculously fix it. I don't know where I'm at with that, Simone, right now, but I wish nothing but the best for your mom. I send all the healing powers and positive energy that I could muster from my heart space, that whatever your mother is going through, that she will pull through with a full recovery with every fiber of my being, baby. And everybody that's in the room, you know, if your thing is praying, please pray if that's your thing, or send your positive vibrations her mom's way. Let's see. Because they are your family, they are waiting for us. I sure hope so. I want to see my grandma. Hey, mama, how you doing, baby? That's our ancestors. Yes, I want to see my ancestors. Hello, my soul sister. I love you, Lily. Geo says, everything is being exposed because the age of Aquarius, knowledge, truth, and wisdom. Yes, the age of Aquarius. Yeah. What is this? Of knowledge? Yeah, knowledge, truth, and wisdom. So funny with the revelation, the revealing. Yeah, that's what the revelation means. The revealing. The revealing. The great reveal. Got your popcorn? Indeed. Let's see. Denise says the Super Bowl is going to be very interesting this Sunday. I don't even watch football anymore. I don't. There's just so much symbolism that I see in there, Denise. And I was just never a football fan. So I don't even know who's playing. Gio says everything Trump is doing is all an act. We are living in a world of actors. Absolutely. He's in office for a specific reason. Absolutely. And we're all here for a specific reason. We shall see. We shall see. Maisha, hi, Maisha. I tell my kids that airplanes are time machines. They are. Absolutely. Because if you had to fly from Houston to Washington State, that's what, a 4 hour, 4.5 hour flight. But if you had to drive, because I drove it from Houston to Washington State, I never want to do that again. Woo, that was a rough drive. Long, long time. I would gladly get in that airplane time machine for sure. Let's see. Gio says, I never thought of it that way. That's why we have different perspectives. You're right about the time travel. I'm also tired of hearing who is we, and we aren't in this together. I'm not associated with demons. That's true. That's true. We have to be sure who we are aligning with. Geo says very simple because they crafted us. And some people, you know, say, nah, I don't believe that, but I don't know. I don't know. Is it, am I right? Are we the only mammal that has that reptilian part in our brain, like the reptiles? I don't know for sure. Does anybody in the chat know that for sure? Are we the only mammal that have that reptilian thing in our brain. It's called a fight or flight mechanism in our brain. And then also we have again, look at our skin. You look under our skin microscopically, and our skin, it looks like lizard skin. It really does. So what if we are hybrid beings? The big reveal is coming. And I do have, I don't know what it is, but I have this interest in the Anunnaki. Even before I knew it was the Anunnaki, if that makes sense. The lessons are done. Let's go to greatness. Yes. I'm staying in love and graduate. Absolutely. Stay in that love vibration. That's right, Gio. Stay in that high love vibration. Do not allow yourselves to get into that lower vibration where they snack on us. No snacking. No more snacks for them. No more. Stay in that high vibration. LP, hi, darling. Chloe, hi, sweetie. I don't think time is real. It's something people created to control the matrix, and it's crumbling down. We're in quantum time now. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Chloe. You said it the way I wanted to say it. Thank you, my love. Okay. Larry says, Jeffrey in 30 minutes talking about Trump. Yes. And that's why I did mine at 9, because I got to go watch Jeff at 10. And I ask you guys to go check him out too, because he's talking about Trump too. So let's see what he's talking about. Gio says, I pray to the collective. I pray to spirit guides, my higher self, the divine feminine. That's who I pray to, also my ancestors. Now, when you say pray, are you just talking, are you just saying you talk to them? Because when I say pray, what comes to my mind is worshiping. I'm going to bow down to my elders, my ancestors, and I'm going to bow down. I don't feel the need to do that. I don't need to bow down. I wouldn't bow down to my grandmother. I would embrace my grandmother. I wouldn't bow down to my father or my grandfather. I would embrace them. And if I needed something, I wouldn't pray to my father to help me. I would ask my father to help me. So, yeah, if that makes sense. Simone says, that is neat. That is what I need. That is what I need. Thank you all. You're welcome, Simone. I love you, darling. Mwah. Big hugs. Oh, big hug for you, sweetheart. Geo, angels. Expect this. Hey, darling. Good to see you. Expect this. Denise says, Simone, my prayer goes out to your mama. Thank you, Denise. I don't watch football. This one is going to be different. Yeah, I'm real curious to see though the halftime shows, because it's so telling. They do all kinds of weird stuff. Lots of symbolism if you watch for it. Geo said, paid it or not, we are role playing in this simulation. This is not who we are, but I'm iffy on that. Yeah, it's like, again, this awakening process is like, again, I'm awake and my vision is clearer than it was, let's say, 3 years ago. But I'm still in that awakening process. A lot more things are clearer to me now, and my footing is more solid now. But my vision is not completely clear. There's still some things that are cloudy for me, to where I'm not ready to settle down and say, well, this is it. this is it, because it's not. And I'm not going to stop until it feels right. And it may not ever feel right. And if that happens, oh well, maybe I need to do it again. What you think? I don't know. Gio says, I honestly don't consider humans a part of animals because we aren't. We are extraterrestrials made by them, the DNA. But we may be um, part animal, mammal, because according to the Sumerian text, Lord Enki, the geneticist, scientist, what he did is he took the existing being, I think they call her Eve, Eve, and according to some of the things that I've been reading, it was more like it wasn't an ape, but it was an already genetically modified creature that was already been messed with by Lord Enki. But it was so close to where it was almost where he needed it to be. So he introduced his DNA, and what this being or this genetically modified creature gave birth to was us, was a mixture of this ape-like animal mixed with the DNA of the Anunnaki god. And that's why his brother, half brother, Lord Enlil, was pissed. Why would you do that? And that's why he says, what have you done? He says, now they're like us. They're like us. These filthy, dirty animals that you created to go dig gold for us, slaves, you put the God DNA in them and now they're like us. What have you done? I don't know, guys. Something rings true to that story. At least it does to me. Let's see. Geo says the reason why we have reptilian in our DNA is because of Genesis. You know, the first Eves were melanated. That's mom. Yes, I'm learning that. There are the Adums, that is as a race of people or beings. Excuse me, I gotta get a swallow of this, y'all. I'm thirsty. I'm learning all these different names of, it's in the Bible, in the Sumerian text, in all these ancient writings, all these different beings, the Adums, the Eves, they have all the reptilians, the insectoids, the ant people that live under the ground. These are all species of people, and I'm starting to dig into that now. About there's supposed to be like 7 different species of humanoids that have been coexisting here. There's also been other beings underneath the ground. There's whole civilizations under the ground, cities, mountains, oceans in the center of the earth, or in Antarctica. There's so much we don't know, guys. And we have been, everything that we have been told has been given to us by our parents, by our teachers, by our pastors, by colleges, by scholars. All this information has been given to us. Where'd they get it from? How do we know that all this information that we're filling our heads with is the truth? Or could it be the ones who run everything, the financial system, the government system, the military system, the finance system, the education system, the media, Wouldn't it be in their best interest to put in those books and teach us what they want us to know? And the things they don't want us to know, that information is not made available? Just something to think about. Just something to think about. Is it almost? No, almost there. I don't want to. I want to miss Jeff's podcast. And if you guys do go watch Jeff, stay on task. Stay on topic in the chat. Don't do no side banter. Don't be asking the questions like, where you find that information? Go look it up. Because they're going to tell you that. And don't call until he says it's time to call. Because that's just Jeff. But the information he shares, guys, is worth putting up with his little ways. His little ways. Just listen to the message, okay? Geo says, then the Naga serpent bloodline bred with them. Yes. Now, I'm understanding that Lord Inky, supposedly our progenitor, our father, the one of the wives that he married was a serpent type being. I don't know. And that's what I'm working on right now. I'm going through to get all the names because I've been searching this and I have all the names. Anu, Inky, Enlil, Nenartsag, Marduk, all these different names and the lines. And it's confusing to me. And I think it was purposefully done like that to you get discouraged and say, oh, I don't want to deal with that. I'll just go with Jesus or Jehovah. And not trace it back because it takes time and patience. You have to go back and follow the line. And as I'm following the line, I'm going like Anu and Enlil. Who was Enlil's wife? Who was his line? Lord Inky. It's Lord, say for instance, Lord Inky. And when he was it his half sister, Ninartsag? I think that's her name. That she was artificially inseminated, and they produced Cain. And then Eve and Adam had Seth and Abel. Anyway, that's what I'm doing right now, going down the lines. I want to know the lines, bloodlines, who goes with what. It's a job, but it's something I feel like I need to do to help me get in perspective who is who. Let's see. God was mad in the Bible. God is a demon. There's more than one God, or one professing to be God in the Old Testament and the New Testament, which is the reason why I think things is so confused, and it's been done by design specifically for this reason. I think the one, Yeshua, the anointed one, the ascendant master, whatever you want to call him, that one is in the scriptures, but there's also the one that I call plastic Jesus, the one who decides, I'm going to pretend to be the Messiah. And you have to really look. You have to really look. And a lot of people say you just read the red letters. That's the letters. That's the words of Christ. And if you think about it, the red letter being, it's funny that he talks all about blood sacrifice and all that stuff, and is the red letters. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. But there's two different beings There one that I think is that one, that anointed one, and but there is one also in there that either he was real or he was just added in by Constantine. Yeah. So yeah, the God in the Bible, for sure. I think he's a demon too. Oh, fallen angel, somebody who wants to be God and he's not. Okay, Gio says praying to me is like meditation, taking time for yourself, gathering your thoughts. Yes. Maisha says Jeffrey. His name is Jeffrey Daughtery. He's called the Christian Whistleblower. His podcast will start at 10. He's very informative. He is abrasive, but listen to the message. He has some really good information. But it's Jeffrey Daughtery, the Christian Whistleblower, and he starts at 10. He has like a, just a chat where he says what he's going to say, and then later on he opens the phone lines. And if you disagree with him, you can call in and disagree. Yeah. Gio says, expect the unexpected. Yes. I got my popcorn ready. Chloe says, every thought is a prayer to me. Oh, that's sweet, Chloe. It's subliminal in commercials, end of the world as we know it. Yes. The new normal. No. Does anyone else feel like time loop? It's weird. They have been messing with time. It does, something's up. Something is definitely up. I was watching how beautiful the sky was yesterday, and I'm looking at clear, beautiful sky. The sun is shining, and it's just gorgeous. And then I see the planes start zip, 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 all over the place. Again, I don't know if it's the good guys spraying something there that's going to protect us, or is the Kabad and the Cabal spraying stuff that's going to further kill us. I don't know. But you can see. You can see. Let's see, I'm missing folks here. This stuff is going to get biblical. We are hybrids, but then that doesn't explain different races of humans. Well, maybe there are some humans that are very melanated. There's some humans, I don't know, Gio. We'll see. That doesn't explain the humans. Okay, that's true. The Inky story, it is. Inky, Anu never existed. Anu never existed. And why? How do you come to that conclusion, Inky 3-5 Productions, that Anu never existed? I don't know. I'm just curious how you came to that. And I don't know for sure if Anu existed. All we have to go by is what we see etched in stones in the books that we've been given. How do we know? How do you know that he never existed? Please share that. Charlie Williams says, hey, it's Mary. Oh, hey, how are you doing? You caught my live again. Oh, good. You've been doing more research too. Let's see, Inky. Girl, Anu is invisible. I thought you said he didn't exist. Does he not exist, or he's just invisible? Which is it, Inky? If you see certain reptiles, they can do parthenogenesis, can make offsprings without males, which proves female womb man is God. I come before. Yes, and I've heard, been doing a little bit of research on that. They said that there's been instances where women have given birth to babies, but they've never been exposed to a man. I don't know how that happened, but it made me think about that scripture. In Genesis it says he created them male and female. them he created him, or something like that. It gave me, the way it read is, it gave me the impression that this was an androgynous, or uh, a being that was, that had both genders. That's what it sounded like to me. But he said, be fruitful and fill the earth. Let's see. I'm just giving what I know. Okay, and take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, we're all learning. Inky, you don't know what? You know anything about this gods? Okay, so where? Okay. What's your beef, chick? Or dude? I'm just gonna pass over because I think you're just being ugly. Take Mary in the Bible. Take Mary in the Bible. She was and is God. There's something to that whole story too. Absolutely. Rewrite he to she. It's both, but it's on the female, and men are all reconstituted. Yeah, there's so much that's going to be revealed, guys. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here because I don't want to miss Jeffrey's show. I like to watch Jeffrey's show. So why don't you guys join me over there and let's see what he's talking about. In the meantime, stay in that love vibration and keep your vibrations high. Till next time, my babies, I'll see y'all another time. Good night.